Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh my gosh, this case. Well, I got some stuff to talk about regarding this case with this Luigi young man. If you're new here, hi, welcome. My name's Audrey. I'm a psychic medium. I like to talk about these crime and missing persons cases from my perspective as I get information from victims, potential victims, etc. I do have a second channel, which is all fun, relaxation, cooking, crafting, thrifting. If you want to check out that channel, please do so. Here's the information on that. And check me out on Instagram. I have lots of photos going up, typically every single day. Lots of kitty pictures, as I have 2 new kittens in addition to my 2 old cats. So I have 4. I have 4 cats right now. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I want to talk about Luigi Mangione. Is it Mangione or Mangione? Very Italian sounding, isn't it? So this is the suspect in the United Healthcare CEO shooting, fighting extradition, yelling out loud as he's being taken into the building where wearing his orange jumpsuit. This man is accused of killing Brian Thompson. And Brian Thompson was the CEO of United Healthcare. I'm going to be blunt with you with my feelings. Have I ever held back? Not really, no. My mind is spinning right now. Again, I just finished another video where my head is spinning. Well, now my head is spinning over this case. That's just what happens to me because I got energy here talking to you, and I got energy all up in here with different things going on that you can't see, and I'm trying to organize them as I talk to you. I have a big problem with healthcare in our country. Big problem. And I'll get into my relationship with healthcare industry and my involvement in healthcare industry even currently. So as soon as this happened, as soon as I heard, oops, there's been somebody killed on the streets in New York. It's like, well, yeah, this is America. And then I heard it was United Healthcare CEO. It's like, oh, well, that was just waiting to happen. If not this guy, another guy of another company. And I don't say that coldly. I say that because that's the condition of our country. That's the future of our country unless things change. This is a huge, huge problem. Now, I am not going to make this young man out to be a hero. He is not a hero. People are calling him a martyr. If you want to, if you agree with what he did and why he did it, that's up to you. We cannot take the law into our own hands. We're not allowed, nor should you want to follow through with some crazy thoughts of taking someone's life away, even in the most justifiable conditions. No, it's never the right choice. It's never the right choice. As soon as I heard that it was this healthcare guy, I knew this, whoever the murderer is, how do I say this? He did it as a favor. He was definitely encouraged. He was definitely, I have to say the word again, he was groomed. And typically we hear the word groomed when we're talking about other situations like trafficking. Groomed can be applied in many different crimes that have nothing to do with Jeffrey Epstein or P. Diddy sort of issues. I 100% believe this Luigi Mangione person was not working alone. I know he said he's working alone, that he did this all on his own. I know that's what he said. It's not true. It is not true. I can see it in my mind. I can see the conversations. I can hear the conversations that I hear someone talking to him saying, you know what? Yeah, you're going to change the world. You're going to help so many people, and this has always been waiting for you to handle, because we know you get it. We know you understand what's going on here. You have your own physical ailments, Luigi. So Luigi has spinal misalignment, and he's in a ton of pain, apparently. You've probably seen the picture with the screws in his back. Yeah, that's awful. That is awful. No hall pass, though. There's no hall pass. There's no pass that can be given to you or anyone else that makes murdering okay or justifiable. Why can't I say that? Justifiable. Justified? Justifiable. Some people are saying, well, Luigi, he probably takes drugs and he's just out of his mind. Luigi's reading some books and he got some bad ideas. Oh, well, now we've heard he relates himself to Ted Kaczynski. Kaczynski, the Unabomber. Remember him? I remember him. My sister, who's like 47, 48, she's still scared of the word Unabomber because she was just a little, I'm not laughing at the situation. I'm laughing at my sister because she's still, if you say Unabomber, she's like, oh my God, I thought he was going to come to my school and blow it up when I was, 8 years old. Did Luigi want to be some sort of cult leader? Sort of a mastermind leader that would take a group of people down a different path where the healthcare is good, where they're cared for, where they're protected. I've been working in healthcare on the side since Benjamin was like a year and a half. So he's 28. So 26 years plus, I have been volunteering in healthcare. To this day, I am a member patient advisory council member with a major healthcare company here in California. Why? Because I feel like things don't go right. They don't go smoothly. Things don't get taken care of. Bad things happen a lot of times in healthcare. So I insert myself so that I can have a little bit of control over when I take my son, Johnny, to the hospital when he's dying. Because I don't even know how many times we've done that now. It's a problem. You have to advocate for your loved ones. Don't ever leave someone alone in the hospital bed. Please, do not. I've worked in the emergency room at one hospital. I worked in postpartum, labor and delivery, pediatrics. I've been in a lot of different areas in the war zone, if you will. Now I'm behind the scenes doing meetings, trying to figure out what can be done. How can we fix these things? How can we make patients feel like they matter? How can we better take care of people? Because that's what it should be about. But even now, even today, I just put my medication away. I have different asthma inhalers. I have asthma. And it's like my doctor's like, well, we're going to switch you from this one to this one. Why? It's fine. It's always been fine. Well, because we're going to go with this other brand now. Well, what about me? I didn't get a say so in that change. Why are you changing? Well, because, we're really being pushed to use this manufacturer's brand over here. Oh my God. And no, 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 no. So I'm sure Luigi Mangione has had some severe interactions with the healthcare industry at his young age of 26. It said he printed his weapon. Now, I want to get a 3D printer for other things. I'm not going to be printing weapons with my 3D printer, but allegedly it looks like perhaps Luigi's weapon was printed, or at least portions of it were printed and made at home on a 3D printer. Yeah, so now I guess you don't even need to go down and buy one or get the license or go through a background check to have some of these weapons. I don't know 100% if the gun was made 100% at home, but certainly parts of it. I think there was a silencer on it, or the weapon itself had a built-in some sort of silencer in it. So I find it this whole case is very strange, but I'm telling you right now, even though he's saying it was just him on his own, that he's totally responsible, no. So sorry to take away your big win here, Luigi, but there's others. There are others. And the healthcare industry, especially the pharmaceuticals, is the biggest crime team on the planet. It's bigger than the mafia, dare I say. Yeah, it is. It's a multi-trillion-dollar a year business. It's a business. People are in business to make money. No, not many people are in business these days to actually heal and help people. Yes, there are some, absolutely, just like there are some good cops and there's some bad cops. Of course, there's always going to be good and bad, but to me, in my opinion, the bad outweighs the good in our healthcare system, including the pharmaceutical drugs. Don't get me started. Do not get me started on the pharmaceutical industry. Again, this young man, did the wrong thing. I 100% believe he was fed, he was encouraged, he was hyped up, they worked him up. Who is it, Audrey? I don't know. I actually do see somebody. I do see somebody. I see him. And Luigi was picked out. He was picked out because the people who chose him knew his record of his educational success and his passion for the healthcare industry and his ability to communicate well and to perform well. And I think the man who was killed, Brian Thompson, his wife said that he had been getting death threats. Well, do you ever stop and think, why? Why, Brian, why? Maybe you should listen to these people who are threatening you. I mean, put yourself first. Put your tens of millions of dollar annual salary second. Think of people first. And I'm not saying by any means did Brian Thompson deserve to be murdered. No. Brian Thompson is just one small link in a chain full of problems in our country. Every country has problems in this same area. I've had to go to the doctor out of country before, even out at sea. I've had to go to the doctor before, and it was much easier than going to my doctor here in California. Less BS, honestly. So let me know what you guys think. Do you think he's telling the truth, that he acted alone, Luigi? Do you think more along the lines of what I'm seeing, that he was just one player in a plot? Got the job done, didn't he? Murder is never, ever the answer. All right, you guys, let me know what you think on this case. It's going to be interesting. I'm hoping that Luigi will come forward before it's too late for him. Get the other people who are guilty involved. Turn them over. That's what you need to do. They all need to be in jail. Okay, you guys, thanks so much for watching. Hit the subscribe button. I'll see you real soon. Take care. Be safe. Ciao.